we have been discussing about the path described in Bhagavad Gita, and last week we were on the path of practice, Dhyan Yoga, that has been described in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So here Krishna understands that the path of cognition, jnana, the path of karma is too difficult for Arjuna, and therefore he tells him, okay, you just focus on the practice. You do Dhyana Yoga. The shloka goes like Shucho Deshe Pratisthapya Sthiram Masanam Atmanah. So he says, you first find out a clean place, sit comfortably, close your eyes, and then Bhruvor Madhye Pranamaveshya Samyak. He says that you have to bring your attention between your eyebrows and start ignoring the thought and start going within, the journey within you. Shane Shane Ruparamet Buddhya Dhruti Grahitaya Atma Samstham Manah Kritva Nakinchidapi Chintayet. Shane Shane Ruparamet. Slowly, slowly. You need not rush. Gently with practice. Shane Shane Ruparamet. You have to grab your mind with your buddhi. Buddhya Dhruti Grahitaya. With your endurance, you continue. Hold on to your mind with your intellect. And then Atma Samstham Manah Kritva. Again and again, bring your mind where? To your very core, to the center of your heart. That is your Atman. Atma Samstham Manah Kritva. Establish your mind there. Gather your senses which are going haywire outside. Gather them together and turn your whole energy within towards your heart. Nakinchidapi chintaye. Let it not go anywhere else. Do this practice again and again, again and again, again and again. Directly going into dhyana is very, very difficult. It is to achieve this state of dhyana that we practice. We prepare the body with some asanas, then we do some breathing practices, fast and slow, then we do some chants. All this effort is ultimately to give you these last few moments, where you can just touch the source of your creation, or at least take a direction towards it. But then after telling this, Krishna says, the shloka that I repeated, that one who is able to practice this continuously, he is able to get that state of what you say, that the person is able to feel the happiness within himself. Slowly the happiness starts emerging. Yo antah sukho. You will find your happiness only within your core of existence. Antararamaha. Dwell there within yourself. Tathantar jyoti revayah. And then your light will be found within, which will guide you. Even Gautama the Buddha said, Appadipo bhava. Become your own light. Find your strength within you. It is not that you are weak. You have just lost that touch. Sometimes the clouds are so dense, that the sun rays can't reach the earth. But that doesn't mean that sun doesn't exist. In the same way, the whole practice of yoga is to wither away the clouds of klesha in your mind, the clouds of intense, emotional, repetitive, dense thoughts that should slowly wither away. It doesn't mean that you have to fight with the thoughts, because action and reaction create equal and opposite reaction, and you get caught up in that. That should happen effortlessly. The sky should remain. The clouds should wither away effortlessly by mere uninvolved, non-judgmental observation. And that happens when you reach the state of dhyana. So then he says that then you will become mentally fit for that infinite bliss which is there within you, which will fill you up with a lot of confidence. Then in the very next shloka, Krishna tells and warns that this Dhyana Yoga will not be achieved by anyone who does not observe moderation in his life. So he very clearly says that yad atyat ashnasi. It means the one who eats too much of the food, that person will not be able to get it. Natya na ati ashnastu. Then the person yogo asti na chaikantam. So the one who fasts too much, not eating the food at all, anashnatah, that person will also not get it. The person who eats too much will also not get it. Even he says that na chati swapna shilasya, the one who is sleeping too much will not get. Na cha atya jagratah, the one who is awake too much also will not get. Yuktahara viharasya yukta chestasya karmasu yukta swapna avabodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. It is only for the one who observes moderation in eating. Yuktahara viharasya, moderation in activity and recreation. Then yukta swapna avabodha, moderation in sleep and wakefulness. And yukta chestasya karmasu, who doesn't remain idle or doesn't work too much. It is only for such a person that the yoga, which is the destroyer of all the dukkha, all the pains of life, will come through. Yukta ahara viharasya, yukta chestasya karmasu, yukta swapna avabodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkha. Such a beautiful shloka in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. I request all of you to read the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita today online and dwell upon it, think upon it. Thank you very much for your time and patience. Now, if there are any doubts, any questions, I would be happy to answer. Let me stop the recording first.